Hi everyone, and welcome to Makers and Creators at the City of Rockingham Libraries. So today we are going to be doing watercolour resist art. So it's a little bit of a twist on the traditional watercolour. As you can see, we've got some white spaces in here. So what we'll be doing is using some glue, in this case a hot glue gun, to add a little bit of texture to our piece. So let's get started. Okay, so the first thing you'll need is some watercolour paper. You'll need a hot glue gun and the glue sticks. You'll need some sort of watercolour paint, or I'll be using some leftover artist ink. You'll need a few different colours and a paintbrush, a small spray bottle or even a large one, just to keep the paper moist while we're painting, and just a palette or little cups to put the ink in, as well as extra water. Okay, let's get started. The first thing you need to do is take your watercolour paper and just trace your design onto it. You might be able to see I've just done it lightly in pencil. If you do it lightly, then it won't show up under the glue. So once you've done that, just grab your hot glue and start tracing over the outline. You might need to make sure you've got a piece of paper or something to rest it on. I'll do it on this side. Okay, now that you've done your glue outline, you might just want to rub it a bit to get rid of all the little glue hairs. Doesn't matter if it's not perfect though, because it'll still look really, really cool. So what you'll need for the next stage is your paints all set up. So those are the colours that I've chosen, and you'll need some water with the paintbrush and like a mister bottle. So to start with, we're just going to wet the paper. So that the paint spread nicely. You might need to keep wetting it throughout. Okay, I am going to start with this pink here. Just dab it on like that. So what should happen as you're doing it is the glue that you place down, it's going to act as a resist, so you can already see it's showing this through. So it should look really cool when we're done. Okay, so you'll pretty much just need to leave that to dry now, and that's just about done. So as you can see, it does look really cool with the uneven lines and blobs. I think it just makes it look a little bit more like stained glass or something like that. So don't worry if yours hasn't come out very smoothly, because it will look great anyway. You'll end up with something that looks a little bit like this. As you can see, my glue definitely was not even. I've got some really thin bits and some really fat blobby bits, but it still looks really cool overall. So definitely give it a go. And if you do have a go, please send us a photo or share it in the comments, because we'd love to see what you come up with as well. So I hope you enjoyed this session of Makers and Creators at the City of Rockingham Libraries, and we look forward to seeing you again soon. Bye.